Hello there, I hope you are doing well. Here's a quick guide on how to complete the full S.A.B.E.R Grandmaster Nightfall. I will first show you our loadouts, followed by the strategies. Timestamps are in the description below. This Grandmaster contains overloads and barriers. The shields are solar and arc, with the threat being arc, so definitely have some resist mods. At the time of a recording, the surges were arc and strand. This could be different for you depending if you do the GM on the week it comes out or later on through your Conqueror title, so always double check what the surges are and match your subclass or weapons to them. Moving on to loadouts, we had a Warlock running well for survivability combined with Phoenix Protocol to get his super energy upon getting kills inside the well. The Hunter ran Mobius Quiver for rad clear combined with Omnioculus for spamming invis grenades. Finally, the Titan ran Banner Shield for clearing ads and making orbs, combined with Ursa Furiosus for quicker movement and to regain some super energy. Moving on to weapons, the Warlock ran an Arbalest for stunning barriers, a Scout for stunning overloads, and a Machine Gun for clearing the ads. The Hunter ran a Wish Ender for stunning barriers, combined with a Trace Rifle for stunning overloads and a Heavy Linear for DPS. Finally, the Titan also ran a Wish Ender for stunning barriers along with a Scout for stunning overloads, and finally a Machine Gun for clearing the ads. Now onto Mars stunning with a class item. Run any of the Mars to help reduce your ability cooldowns when using different abilities. You could also run the Mars Proximity Ward and Healthy Finisher to get your health back along with an Overshield when performing a finisher. For leg armor, you can run Mars to help with your ability regen when picking up Orbs of Power. You could also run Scavenger Mars to pick up additional ammunition when picking up ammo bricks. On your chest armor, run a Concussive Dampener to help reduce incoming damage from grenades, or run a Sniper Resist mod because there are a lot of snipers throughout the whole GM. Also run an Arc Resist mod because incoming arc damage is increased by 25%. For gauntlets, run any mods that boost your abilities or create orbs of power. Finally, for the helmet, I suggest you have a heavy ammo finder mod on along with some ashes to assets to get a super back on grenade kills. These are the loadouts that we used. Either copy them or use them to make your own designs. You do not need the same loadouts, subclasses or even characters that we have to complete this GM. With that out of the way, let's get straight into it. Once you spawn in, equip your sparrows and drive towards the target location. Now there is a cheese that you can do that despawns the ads and leaves all the champs alive so they can get platinum. You will need a specific emote called the anniversary pose, however if you don't have it, you can compensate with it by any sitting emote. Once you get to the Warsat location, keep your distance so that you don't get squished. Your teammates can hide over on the right side cliff areas. Meanwhile, one person using the emote face plants this plate on the Warsat. Push yourself against it and aim your reticle towards the bottom of the plate. When you do the emote, you want a portion of your helmet to stick through the outer side of the plate. Make sure that your teammates are hiding and not shooting any ads whatsoever. As you can see, this still works in Season 21. When the Warsat is captured, the ads will despawn apart from 2 overloads and the barrier champ. Gather on this top rock above the Warsat and use the high ground against the champs. Take out the barrier first because this will leave the overloads vulnerable. Proceed towards the next area and as soon as you go through the door, head straight to the left. There will be a tunnel and you want to get to the end of it because you'll be using this to clear the room. Pop down a well or a banner shield and use it to clear the ads on the left side. Among them will be an overload and a barrier champ. Clear as many of the minor ads as possible first and chain your supers back and forth to be able to create orbs for one another to get more supers. Be careful though because among the ads will be marauders that will occasionally rush you and there will be plenty of snipers throughout the different waves. Once the room is fairly clear, one person can rotate towards the top of the tunnel where you entered and use the side angle on the barrier to get rid of it. Once done though, rotate back down the hallway to your teammates because another overload will spawn in. Leave the overloads alive for now and focus on clearing the room first. Once cleared, focus the overloads down one by one using the tunnel and the pillars in the room for cover to get different angles. After that, you will need to destroy the fuel cell to spawn in the next set of waves. At the top of the hallway will spawn some ads and now there will also be explosive shanks spawning in which will rush you. Once again, pop down a well or a banner shield and focus on the ads at the top of the hallway followed by the explosive shanks. Among the ads will be 2 overload champs, so clear the room first and use the 2 tunnel entrances to snipe at the overloads one at a time. The last overload likes to use the back platform for cover so you can rotate to the stairs on the left and head glitch them to shoot the overload at the top. Proceed onwards towards the next area where you need to deactivate the arc streams. I don't think you need me to tell you what happens if they touch you. Take out the 2 shanks at the back and have one person pick up the reactor core. The other 2 stay back and provide cover fire for the runner. When facing the runner, be careful of your right side for any explosive shanks. The runner can actually double jump with the orb and bounce off the ceiling which is quicker than walking. Once done, keep pushing up to the next room. Now this area can be quite difficult, so it will require teamwork and timing. Stay near the tunnel at the front so you can retreat back down the tunnel at any point in case something goes wrong. Among the ads will be an overload champ, and once all the minor ads die, a barrier will spawn behind it along with reinforcements. Get rid of the overload as quickly as you can before the barrier protects it. Clearing some of the ads will cause another 2 overloads to spawn in next to the barrier with even more ads. As you can see, we are chaining our supers together one at a time to create orbs for each other. Use the supers to clear the minor ads so that the champs are on their own. This way you can deal with them one at a time. In the second to last room, just stay by the entrance. There is going to be a ton of ads, including snipers at the back along with a barrier and an overload. The overload will usually hide at the back left corner whilst the barrier tends to teleport towards you. Take it out first so it cannot protect any of its friends. Push to the corner on your left and use that for cover to begin thinning out the rest of the ads, but as you do, another 2 overloads will spawn in. It's better to clear all the minor ads first so that the 3 overloads will be left on their own. This way you can shoot them one after another or even super them all if you want. Just keep your distance and coordinate your efforts on one champ at a time. You are now in the boss room. There are multiple ways of doing this, so this is the strategy we use. Begin by taking down the servitors and the shanks. This will cause the boss to spawn in. Around the room are various pieces of cover that continuously rotate based on the health of the boss. When the boss spawns in, rotate to the right from where you entered and use these panels for cover. The boss's weak points are the front 2 jetpacks, so damage it until it loses a bar of health. This will cause it to teleport to the back, which will spawn in a barrier. Take out some shanks around you and rotate to the front of a room from where you entered, because on the left side will be this large panel. You can crouch behind it for cover without the ads being able to hit you. Get rid of any remaining shanks until the barrier is left on its own. Killing it will cause the boss to come back to the middle, but do not focus on it just yet. Put down a well and organize yourselves so that one person is looking left, one person is covering the middle, and the last person focuses on the right side. Clear out the shanks first and have 2 people on ad clear duty whilst the other person focuses on depleting the boss's health. Once again, the boss will teleport, a barrier will spawn in along with more shanks, including exploding ones. Clear the shanks first, followed by the barrier. Focus on the boss, and this time its crit spot will be the center eye. Occasionally some explosive shanks will spawn to your left and right, so pause to get rid of them first before going after the boss again. The cover around you will also begin to rotate into some better forms, however it will completely disappear when the boss reaches its last health bar. Combine your supers and get rid of the boss as quickly as you can, because it will begin to rush you and try to electrocute you. And there you have it, as you complete the full S.A.B.E.R Nightfall on Grandmaster difficulty. If you have found the guide to be helpful, then please like, share and post a comment. Don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny 2 guides. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.